So, we've had a look at the Japanese movie and an American show. Now we shall have a look at the adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. Now you're probably asking what happened to number 2. Well, seeing as the Super Show was heavily based on the American Super Mario 2, and Super Mario 3 was the epic game of the year, it only made sense that the Americans would skip a number.
It is a legend no one will forget. Everyone thought King Koopa had left the Mushroom Kingdom, and then his doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back with the greatest danger ever known, his Koopa Kids.
Released in 1990 by Deke Entertainment, The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 is pretty much a sequel to the other cartoon, consisting of only one season, and is heavily based on the third game with its multitude of power-ups. Each episode is 10 minutes long and opens like in the game with a curtain, and has the world map behind the episode title, which most of the time reflects the theme of the episode. The story isn't that much different in that King Koopa wants to take over the Mushroom Kingdom, but there are differences. He now tasks his Koopa Kids to do some of the evil tasks, though his kids also carry out evil tasks on their own. Also, everyone can now come and go to the real world as they please. And with such open warp pipes, anyone can simply stumble in.
Oh my word! Where are we?
This means the Mario Brothers have to defend 2 worlds. Koopa also uses a set of magic wands to turn people to stone, turn them to dogs, and change their size. Again, no introductory episode and can be taken in any order, and the animation quality is not much better. However, Koopa doesn't change names or costumes to parody other stories, nor do the plumbers perform any patty cake routines. The Koopa Kids all have their own personalities, but the most memorable for me are Kooky and Cootie. The inventor Kooky Ludwig von Koopa creates various devious machines to help King Koopa rule the worlds. Things like time machines, and the most notable anti-gravity gun that can lift entire buildings and send them through the warp pipe. The brat Cootie Pie Wendy O. Koopa is the one that may cause the most trouble for both sides. She asks something big from her father, and with enough tantrums her father gets her what she wants. But after that plan goes south, her father stands up to her and tells her off. Carrying over from the previous Super Mario show and from the American Super Mario 2, you got your 4 main protagonists. While in Mario 1 and 3 you only play as Mario and Luigi, while the princess is kidnapped and Toad redirects you, in Mario 2 you can choose to play as Mario, Luigi, the princess or Toad. In these cartoons, while it is still mostly Mario and Luigi who are the heroes, everyone gets a turn at being the hero. The princess does take part in the action from time to time.
Thanks to you, Princess Toadstool, you saved every continent of our real world from catastrophe.
After all the times you Super Mario Brothers have saved the Mushroom Kingdom, it was the least I could do.
But often she's there to give good advice and help out the brothers by bringing them power-ups.
Mario, heads up!
Got it, Princess!
In every episode, whenever there is a climatic moment, or close enough, they make it a musical montage in one form or another.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Some sound like they're straight out of Care Bears or My Little Pony. The power-ups here are much like in the game. The leaf allows them to fly, though not needing any running speed. The frog suit allows them to swim faster. The flower allows them to shoot fire. And the star allows them to take on anything. This time around, it isn't simply to bump your head. The other power-ups were only shown in the final episode. There are a few episodes that have some good lessons. One is where King Koopa teaches his kid all the qualities to following in his footsteps. And he does, teaching us that if you are vile and mean to others, and especially if you teach these rotten ordeals to others, you will be swindled yourself. Another episode shows a king treating his servants badly. But once turned to a dog and is treated the same way, he turns a new leaf and shows more kindness. And there is a very good one where the Koopa Kids paint half the population red and half the population blue, then disguise themselves as either side and cause trouble for the opposite side.
I saw that! It was one of those red mushrooms. They're always doing mean stuff like that.
This causes the two sides to start fighting until the princess manages to convince them that they shouldn't be separated by color.
Everyone's learned that it's not a person's color that counts, it's the kind of person they are inside.
Think they'll ever learn that lesson in the real world?
Yeah, when humans get as smart as mushrooms.
Okay, that last part spoiled it for me. If people are to treat each other kindly no matter color or beliefs, they should become vegetables? I mean, I treat people as people, therefore I should... Let's have a look at Super Mario World next.